Welcome to the Bottomless Rugby Pre Weekend review. Well, preview, sorry. We are here to speak about what's going to come up this weekend, possible things to watch, and just have a little fun doing it. So, hope all of you are doing well and enjoying yourselves, and that your week hasn't been too tiring. And just one more day, and if you're in South Africa, it's a long weekend. So, I hope you look forward to that. So, yeah, let's begin with Super Rugby Australia. Super Rugby Australia. This weekend we have two big clashes happening. So yeah, the first one. Dup, can you just let us know, what do you think is going to happen in this Rebels and Brumbies game?
Alrighty, so Rebels versus Brumbies. First off, this is not really a Rebels home game. Victoria is still under lockdown, so they are playing in Sydney. This is definitely going to favour the Brumbies in my opinion. With that as well, the Rebels haven't really been able to call up some of their replacements and larger squad members because of that. So there's a bit of a couple of change-ups in their lineup. Most notably, we have Andrew Deegan coming in at 10. That means Matt Tamua is shifting to 12. And also a notable change there is at 15, you've got the Franstein of the Rebels, Reece Hodge, playing any position lately, so he's going to be playing at 15 for this match. So quite a couple of changes in that team, and it might affect their performance in this game. Lastly, the Brumbies has been gaining form, right? So they haven't been playing their best, and last week they won a game which, quite frankly, I feel they were not the better team. And, this is only going to improve for them going forward. I think they're only getting into their form now, and that smart forward pack of theirs are going to get line out mauls and score tries. So yeah, good luck to the Rebels in that regard, and all the predictions seem to go along with that. So Rugby Forecast has the Brumbies by 5. The bookies have the Brumbies by 6. I'm going a little bit bigger than that. I'm thinking Brumbies by 12. I think they're good enough to get those line-out mauls in the corner and score those tries. So yeah, definitely check out this game and enjoy. Cheers.
Yeah, not being at home makes a huge difference. Definitely does. And yeah, Tars and Reds. Jason, let me know what's happening there.
Big Aussie clash this weekend, the Warathas versus the Reds, and it's a big clash because it could go a long way to deciding who plays in that qualifying final. So currently, Brumbies are sitting pretty at top spot. I don't see them being caught. Second and third is the Reds, then the Rebels, followed by Waratahs in fourth. If the Waratahs win this match, they can make it a three-way fight till the end of the season. However, the Reds managed to win this match, they pretty much secured their spot, and we know it's going to be the Reds versus the Rebels. But you might ask yourself, what's going to decide the results of this match? Well, I'll tell you, it's the forwards, of course. So, with regards to line-out, the Waratahs are topping line-out success currently, the 90% success rate, to the Reds 73.4. That's not that good. But the Reds make up for it in the scrums, where they top with a 100% success rate, followed by the Waratahs, who are 89%. I think they're like fourth in the competition. So it's going to be very interesting to see what determines the result of this match, scrum or line-out. Speaking about the results of the match, let's go to the prediction side. So I think just like on the log, the Reds are currently just out of reach of the Waratahs. I think in this match they're going to be just out of reach of them as well. My personal prediction is the Reds by 8.
Okay, word, bro. I see you. Man, this dude works hard. But talking about hard work, let's go into the most physical of the two. Super Rugby New Zealand. Let us come through. Alrighty, this week, Super Rugby New Zealand. A lot of excitement this weekend. This could be the final real weekend of Super Rugby New Zealand if the Crusaders win. You technically just end because there's not really any prizes for position finishes. But also, it means that, as Jason will mention, well, something's up for grabs this weekend. Little wooden spoon. Oh my goodness, some of you have table members with wooden spoons. Shouldn't make jokes about that. But okay, Jason, let us know what's happening in the first game between the Hurricanes and the Chiefs.
A big match between the Hurricanes and the Chiefs this weekend. Both teams have a lot at stake. Let's start off with the Chiefs. So this is the last chance for the Chiefs and subsequently Gatlin to avoid 0 wins from 8 matches. No team wants that record, honestly. And arguably, this match could decide whether Gatland keeps that job. Because, honestly, is there any way you can argue he should keep it after this tournament? I'm not so sure. But moving on to the Hurricanes. For them, from now and next week, it is all or nothing. They need a bonus point victory against the Chiefs here and in their match next weekend to even stand a chance at winning this title. And with a guy like Laumape who's out for the rest of the season, it's going to be a tough ask. He was driving a lot of their attack. Although you could get a lot worse than having Vince Arso coming in as the replacement. But it does look like they're going to be relying heavily on their South African wingers who've been scoring very well to get them these bonus points. But let's see if they can actually get it done. Going into the predictions, personally, I think it's Gatland 0-8 time. I think this Hurricanes team is going to be on fire. I don't think you're going to stop them. I'm predicting the Hurricanes are going to win it by 16.
Oh man, I really hope with everything inside of me that the streak continues. It's just nothing personal, Warren. The more you lose, the more confidence you lose, and therefore makes it easier for us South Africans to win. So that's good. Alright, and moving on to my game that I'll be watching, the Crusaders and the Highlanders. Crusaders and Highlanders. 2 quick pointers basically. Can the Highlanders finish it off this time? Last time they got within inches of winning and then lost the plot. So can they actually go finish off and hold off and play the full 90 minutes? I hope Aaron Smith hasn't tried tripping over people. Or maybe he'll do the foot of God this time. Who knows? But also, number 2, can Josh outplay Richie? You know? The Crusaders 10 has been on fire. He wants that number 1 spot. And I'm really looking forward to the North and South Derby now. So, can Josh slow him down enough? Because he's been the key to unlocking that backline recently, and yeah, they just can't stop. Since this is the only way they could actually win the league. But yeah. So, moving on. What to watch this weekend? Alrighty, this weekend I've roped in Jason and Dup to also give us some recommendations. So firstly, Dup, what's your recommendation to watch this weekend?
Right, so have you gotten bored of the food you've had during this lockdown, ran out of ideas to try in the kitchen? Well, one thing that you can watch that might inspire you to try a couple of different recipes and variations in the kitchen is a series on Netflix called Street Food. They have 2 out, one called Street Food Asia, the other one Street Food Latin America. They make some fascinating dishes and some of them quite implementable here in South Africa. So yeah, do go check them out and try a couple of interesting flavors to spice up your lockdown experience.
Okay, thanks you. Nice. You, Jason?
I'm a horror fan myself, so I'm going to be recommending to you guys The Haunting of Hill House. Now, it's a series on Netflix. It came out a while ago. Came out to a lot of hype, but I think it was kind of underrated since, because I love paranormal horror and I love subtlety in my horror. Now with that series, there's a lot of upfront scares, but if you look in the background of many scenes, there are going to be things that you did not realize were there, and when you realize, it adds so much depth to it. It's worth watching through more than once, so that is my recommendation to you guys.
Alright, keeping it gangster and cool. Well, for me, it's obvious. If you didn't watch it last weekend, this is the weekend to watch it. Beyonce, Black is King. I'm obviously part of the Hive. I believe in Beyonce and all things Beyonce. So yeah, I'm like, everyone must go watch that. So go take your time to watch that. So that's it with what to watch this weekend. Alright, thank you so much guys for just joining us this weekend. A little dark as you noticed. Sun's going down. Sounds like the Hulk line from which Avengers was it? Where basically Natasha tells him sun's going down. It helps calm him down. Yeah, but not a storyline that I enjoyed at all, because why was it happening? But yeah, no payoff for that storyline there, and just there. Well, technically there was. That's not the point. Thank you guys for joining us. Hope you have a good and bottomless weekend. Lots of coffee, and yeah, enjoy the rugby. Hopefully it's high scoring, and yeah, enjoy yourselves.